Hello, everybody. So let us start with today's meditation of five element balancing. Uh, like as you know, the five elements play a very important role in even Ayurveda. It is about the five elements are those things which we are made up of, which includes the earth element, okay, the water element, the fire element, the air element, and the space element. So this meditation is about balancing all the five elements in our body. Okay. When we talk about five elements, we definitely use it in many different dance postures, like about Panchamahabhuta, like it's about different expressions which the dancers give for all the five elements. So it is like in Indian culture, five elements have been like in discussion in different fields, whether it is an art form, whether it is in meditation or maybe health, everything, there has been the discussion of five elements. And as you see, it is about all the five elements which we are made up of. So certain times when there is an imbalance in one of the element, that can affect our moods, that can affect our health. So balancing the five elements would give you a new arena or a new outlook towards like how you can be able to balance your emotions, take care of your health with when all these elements are balanced. When there is an imbalance of any element, that triggers or brings instability to other elements as well. So it is about understanding why each and every element is very important. For instance, let's start with understanding the earth element. Earth element is also connected to, if we relate it to chakras, it is also connected to the root chakra. So earth element does the work of grounding. That is like, all those unwanted emotions, those can be grounded. It can also help us to clear any blockages, if at all, of even anything related to living on this earth. That could be like the financial blockages could be cleared if the earth element is balanced. We could be able to let go of the past and start new, start fresh. So earth element helps us to it is about balancing and clearing out all the old patterns. It is about grounding. It is about bringing new energy. It is a healing which we feel with connection with the Mother Earth. So whatever you require to have a happy life in this planet could be achieved if the earth element is balanced. So which would be a good career, good income flow, okay, good proper food, clothing, shelter. Okay, so all these could be balanced when we have a very good equation or a good balanced earth element in our body. Going up to the water element, the water element, if we connect it to the chakras, so it would be connecting to the sacral chakra. So water element is about balancing the water bodies in our body. That is we are made up of more than 60 to 70% water or fluids. So like how all the water around the earth is providing us life. Likewise, the water inside our body is definitely connected to many of our moods. And likewise, if we understand or correlate some monology here, okay, so many of the people would be saying, I have lot of mood swings sometimes during new moon day or full moon day. That is also because since we are made up of 60 to 70% water, that is the fluids by way of acids, by way of blood, by way of biles. Okay, so we, which is like the base is the water in that. So sometimes even we are affected by the moon cycle. Okay, so sometimes during the full moon day or new moon day, people do have some mood up and down, feeling depressed. So that's because how the earth is affected by the moon cycle. Like you see, like there is high tide, low tide during the moon cycle of new moon day, full moon day. Likewise, since we are also made up of water, we would be having this particular ups and downs related to the moon cycle as well, if at all our water element is not balanced. If the water element is balanced, then we are not going to be affected by these cycles. But if you are getting affected by the moon cycles, that also indicate that maybe the water element inside you is not balanced. So balancing the water element would help you to have more relaxed composure even during any time, like whenever you are feeling any kind of emotional problems, but you would be more balanced because your water element is balanced. Just like how water can be like colored, like just if there is a water is the most sensitive element, right? So if you add into it, it would become blue. If you add maybe some red into it, it would become red. So it is like, how it takes up whatever is added to it. So water element is about being very sensitive. So if there is a water imbalance in your body, water element imbalance in your body, you could be probably just soaking up all the emotions around. So when people say like, I feel very sad because, at home there are many issues going on. Yes, it happens for everybody because we are a product of, water element as well. But if it is like too much to handle, that means somewhere balancing the water element is very much essential. So if water element is balanced, then you would see that irrespective of the situations or surroundings you are in, you are not too much affected. Okay. So that is about the water element. Going to the fire element. Okay, fire element is like connected to the Agni in your body, which would be like connected to your digestion power. Okay. So here it is about how well you are able to digest. So sorry, any kind of imbalance in your fire element can cause any imbalance in your digestive system. It is also related to your thought process. So sometimes, if there is a fire element imbalance, can trigger a lot of anger in you, aggression in you. Okay, so what the fire element balancing can keep you more calm, composed, as well as it would help you to have a better digestive system. Okay, so fire element can also be triggered because of certain emotions connected to jealousy. Okay, it is a cycle. Like your emotions can trigger the fire element. If the fire element is triggered, that can also affect your emotions. Okay, so by doing this meditation, then you are balancing the fire element to see to it that you are having more calm and peaceful composure. You are not getting affected by what is happening in the background or in your surroundings. Fire element balance can also make you more self-reliant, where you are more happy with what you're doing and not bringing up any unnecessary comparison, and you are not being too self-critical about yourself. If at all you have this nature of being too self-critical about yourself, then definitely there is a fire element imbalance which is happening. Okay, so it could further lead to sealing away your happiness because you are somewhere frustrated. Fire does not only have a problem with outside element but also with the inside element. That is like, you if there is a fire element imbalance, it would not only trigger the anger you have with other people, but it can also cause a lot of anger within. You are not happy with yourself, you are angry on yourself. So balancing the fire element would also balance your emotions towards other people as well as with yourself. Okay, you would be more friendly towards others as well as with yourself. Okay, so that is about the fire element. Coming to the air element, if we correlate the fire element with the chakras, it would be the solar plexus chakra. If we correlate the air element, it would be connected to the heart chakra. Okay, so air element is about flexibility. It is about acceptance. Okay, it is about taking the best inside, leaving whatever is not required. If there is a good air element balance, which is like about acceptance, about the situations, about whatever is happening around, as well as with ourselves, so accepting ourselves, it can create a lot of love for ourselves as well as for others. If there is an air element imbalance, we could feel like unloved. We could feel like we do not love or we do not get love from others. Likewise, we are not able to pass on the love to other people. So, see, each and every element is also connected to different emotions and about our flexibility, how easily we adapt to different situations. if you see, like air can move so fast as well as air can be present everywhere. So here the air element is about, being more ready to accept changes in our life. If suppose we have a balanced air element, we are ready to maybe travel to different places. We are able to accept different customs, culture, different thought process of other people as well. So you would be more open-minded with the air element balance. As well as when air element is balanced, you also have a good vayu balance in your body. Okay, so it is about going different places, mixing up with different people. So the more you are open about acceptance of other people, the more air element would be balanced, more opportunities you will be able to attract. Okay, and new people would be coming into your life. So it is about, if you feel like you need more friends, you need more opportunities, check your air element balance. If there is resistance, that also can block the newer opportunities and new people coming into your life. So if you want more of those happening, then have more of air element balance in your life. Moving ahead with the space element. Space element, if we are correlating with the chakras, it would be the upper three chakras, which would be the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. Space element is about creating space for oneself and for others. It is about, taking a stand for yourself wherever it is needed, okay, as well as, standing for others as well wherever it is required. And the space element is also about justice. It is about equality, as well as respecting the God within you and the God in others as well. Okay, so space element is about connecting to the spiritual element, the spirituality, which is like seeing the oneness in and around. So the more space element is balanced in you, you will have more happiness in your life. You are more happy about nothing. You don't have need to have a reason for being happy. You are happy even for no reason. Okay. Recently I came across in a session of NLP where I had been a part of a demonstration. Okay. And the demonstration was done on me by our NLP trainers. Okay. And I could see when I was doing this method where about reaching a particular place, like why you want this, a particular level in the thought, why you want this, why you want that, so many questions which were happening. So being in trance, I was just relating one particular thing to another particular thing to another, and then in that moment I could experience something like what we call as nothingness. See, nothingness is one meditation also, which I do often and also teach. But reaching that stage of nothingness, just when I'm trying to question myself on different things, what love means to me, what commitment means to me. So then there is a stage when I reach about happiness, like it means happiness, and then what happiness means to me. When my Suren sir was trying to question me on those things, and when I reached that stage of nothingness, I could be in a part where I felt after everything, after celebration, happiness, contentment, soul progress, okay, maybe even enlightenment, then what comes was a question. And that was a stage of space. That was the stage of nothingness. So I can't probably put it into explanation here, but I had this realization or a aha moment where I felt like, yes, ultimately that is what we all are looking out for. Maybe nothing at all. Because after a stage of realizing everything or achieving everything or being in that stage of receiving abundance, what comes next? After you have achieved everything, after you got enlightenment, everything. So that is what Gautam Buddha talks about neutrality. It is about, a stage where you reach, where you are in no thought stage. It's about nothingness. You want nothing more. You have got everything. You, after reaching a stage of abundance, you want nothing. Okay, so it is that particular state which we are able to achieve with the balance of the space element. It is about, you are looking out for nothing at all. There is nothing to require. This I have also got like the concept of nothingness. I have learned from my guru, Dr. Uday Shah sir. But this I have like achieved at various points of time when I have put it into practice. It is not only something which we would be achieving only with meditation, but this is one concept which we achieve maybe even through realization that ultimately what we want in life. So we want nothing. I don't know what you are able to understand by this, but it is a concept where when you achieve everything, when you go back to the soul world, what you are looking out for? Yes, you are looking out for accomplishment, acknowledgement, celebration. But at one point of time, it is like just after achieving everything, you are in a state of neutrality. You are at a state where you want nothing more. It's just like you go to a beach and you are like so happy at the beach. You're like, oh, beach, 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 and you're like waves coming up. You're like just playing there. You're just having all those things. After some time, there is a calmness where you have enjoyed thoroughly. Then there is a calmness that you just go and you sit on that shore of the beach and you like seashore and you just look at the waves and you are like calm and serene. That is what we could be connecting to nothingness. You have had it all, you had enjoyed everything, but now the again you are not tempted to go back. You are like just sitting relaxing, just looking at everybody enjoying, just looking peacefully around. And that is what is about space element. It is giving space to yourself, giving space to everybody, and you are in a state where you want nothing at all. You have had the maximum bliss, you have had the maximum everything. And that's what Gautam Buddha says, that after enlightenment, there is nothing you want at all. So enlightenment, according to me, is not just one time moment, but there are many moments which you come across in your life where you feel enlightenment at various points. It could be just put it as a smaller versions of enlightenment for you and me, where could be any realization which we get at one point of time, which is going to resolve some conflict which is happening inside. So resolving different conflicts at different points of time, okay, is about like getting enlightened. That we are empowered to clear so many conflicts. So at the beginning, probably we are the ones who created the conflicts as well. So five element balance could happen only when each and every element is balanced. You cannot reach to that space element balancing without balancing your earth element. You cannot reach to the space element balancing without balancing your fire element or air element or water element. So each level of balancing is important to reach that level of balancing, because it's not going to happen otherwise. So every level of balancing is required. But will we be at all five element balanced at all the point of time? May not be. Sometimes there would be some imbalance, but again, when we are balancing, we are able to again achieve the all five element balance. That's the reason, like we also talk about there is a connection between the mind and body all the time. What we think is going to reflect on the body all the time. So whatever is happening on the body, that we are able to realize, because see, pain is something, as we covered in the pain management, that would call for attention. Look here, I am not happy, because something is punching from inside, whether it is in the head or whether it is in the stomach. It's asking for attention. Okay, so bodily discomfort is like a child which is crying. Okay, so you can probably look at it and you can pay attention. But the mind which is crying, we are not able to understand that, because the thoughts happen so quickly that we are not able to focus on one particular problem. So what we believe is like my body is having this imbalance. But why is that happening? Because of the thoughts which are not balanced. And that would reflect in some element imbalance. So now, if there is an issues in some blood flow in the body, related problems, okay, or it can create issue with some even leg related, nerve related problems, or some excretory problems. So when the problems are related to these, okay, or skin problem, then you understand that there is a earth element imbalance. When there is a water element imbalance, it can lead to some hormonal imbalances, or again it can lead to circulatory system balance. There could be overlapping as well. You can see like how come like blood is connected to earth element, then how come also water element, because there could be like two element also dominating one particular thing. So it could be correlated or overlapping at times. Okay, so like water element imbalance can trigger some kind of circulatory problem or hormonal imbalance. Okay, so those things could be connected to, or a lot of mood swings can also be connected to the water element imbalance. Coming to the fire element imbalance, it can trigger any acidic problems or ulcers or boils in the body. This could also be because of like it can also create some agitation, aggression, sleeplessness, okay, insomnia problem. All these could be created because of fire element imbalance. So if you are having one of these, you understand that there is a fire element imbalance. If there is an air element imbalance, that can lead to gastric issues. Okay, air element imbalance can also create a lot of inflexibility where you're rigid and you're not able to adjust to people. You're having some issues with people. Okay, you're holding some grudges. So that can also be some indication that there is a air element imbalance. Space element imbalance is you are not happy. Okay, space element imbalance can also create a lot of constipation issues because there is something which is choking up. As I said, certain things can overlap. It could be two things which can because certain thought can affect two element as well. Okay, so space element can also make you feel very depressed, lonely, okay, anxious. Okay, it can also make you feel very unwanted and not able to adjust to different people, places. Okay. So that could be a space element imbalance where you feel like people are trying to dominate me. They are not able to, I do so much for others, but others are not giving that back to me. So all these things could be a no space element imbalance. So based on what you are going through, and elements are something which will give you indication. Okay, that will cause some bodily discomfort as well. So whatever bodily discomfort you are finding in your day-to-day life, try to note it down and then try to do this meditation and slowly see how far you are able to balance, how far you have able to overcome these imbalances. Okay. So now let us begin with this meditation of five element balance. So here I would want you to like just enjoy, take a dip and enjoy, because here we are connecting with each and every element here, each and every element. So when we talk about earth element, we will be visualizing all the earth element, and we do a lot of grounding as well as receive the energy from the ground as well. Okay, so when we are going to the water elements, we visualize a lot of water bodies. We add a lot of energy as well as cleanse our system. Okay, so likewise, when we go to the fire element, we think of all the fire elements around the world, okay, and in space as well, and try to take and give back. So it's all about balancing with different elements. Okay, so that's what we are going to do today. So let us begin the five element balance meditation. Okay, so keep open palm mudra, close your eyes, keep your backbone straight and your body loose. Relax. Do some 5 to 10 deep breathe in, breathe out. Relax completely. And just focus on the earth element. Visualize Mother Earth in totality, as a globe, how beautifully she's rotating and evolving. Now take your attention one by one to all the things on the earth includes all the natural places, all the elements reside in the earth element as well. All the forests, mountains, all the trees, greenery, valleys, all the natural places. How beautiful our Mother Earth is. Slowly focus on yourself and how you are sitting. And wherever you are sitting, whether on the chair, on the sofa, on the ground or bed, but your base is connected to the earth element. So you are so close to the earth element. Just focus on the earth, the ground, the Mother Earth, and it is time to just surrender all the unwanted things to the Mother Earth. So think of all those things you're holding back and just surrender one by one. Visualize everything going down from your base and your legs to the Mother Earth. All the unwanted grudges surrender. All the grudgeful episodes surrender. All the past traumatic episodes surrender. Anything which is causing financial blockages, career blockages, surrender. Surrender everything to Mother Earth. Clear all those blockages which are related to your health issues, which could be any constipation problem or anything related to excretion. Surrender all those health issues. Any skin problems, surrender. Any blood related problems, surrender. All those problems, all those impurities. Earth element is about clearing all the impurities in whatever form, in the form of thought, in the form of any health issues, surrender all the impurities to Mother Earth. Clear all the blockages related to living on Earth. Whatever blockages you have about this world, about the people, all those unwanted blockages, negative thoughts, just let go. Now slowly come to the receiving mode. Receive all the blessings coming from the Mother Earth, balancing your earth element. Visualize energy coming from the ground and going up from your legs to upwards and circulating throughout your body. all the beautiful energies of forgiveness, all the beautiful energies of unconditional love of the Mother Earth, compassion, peace, all coming inside you and circulating throughout your body, bringing you peace, love, compassion, and balancing your earth element. All the energies blessed with love, compassion from the Mother Earth is flowing throughout your body, helping you with forgiveness for yourself and for everyone around. It's flowing throughout your body and enriching you with divine energy. We thank Mother Earth for balancing the earth element in our body, and with a smile, we move ahead to balance the water element. Visualize the water element outside in the whole world by way of sea, oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds, waterfalls, all the water around. You can visualize the beautiful Mother Ganga, how beautifully she flows. All other beautiful rivers of Yamuna, Kaveri, Godavari, Narmada, Tapi, Brahmaputra, and all of the beautiful rivers which are enriching lives both inside and water across the globe for keeping the life intact. We thank all the water which has come into our life, which we have had throughout our life, which we have been drinking and which we are going to drink. Thank you, Mother Water, for keeping us alive. Now let us just cleanse away all the negative emotions towards all the oceans and seas of the world. Let us just cleanse all the emotional issues which we are facing, all the sorrow, sadness, emotional suppression. Just visualize you're surrendering to all the major oceans and seas of the world, all the sorrow, surrender, surrender to the seas and oceans, all the emotional suppressions, surrender, all the hormones which are imbalanced, hormonal imbalances, surrender. All the issues you're having with your family and loved ones, surrender those issues. Let all the unwanted emotions stored in our body affecting the water element be completely surrendered, completely cleared. whatever impure emotions causing self-harm or harmful thoughts for others, let all be surrendered. Whatever issues in our circulatory system, let all those be surrendered. Now let us empower the water element by thinking of all these beautiful water bodies, especially the rivers and lakes, all the water resources which are adding life to our body. So just think of all those energies blessing you, energies coming from all these pure water elements coming into our system, our body, and circulating throughout our body. The energies of purity, the energies of happiness, flexibility, and to be peaceful with oneself and others. Let all these pure energies circulate throughout your body, creating a divine bliss which you are lovingly experiencing. All the purity, the features and characteristics of a giver circulating throughout your body. It is making you more resourceful for the society. You continue to free slowly as all these beautiful rivers and you start contributing to yourself and to everybody around in the best way possible. After balancing the water element, let us move to balance the fire element. Let us focus on all the fire bodies around the globe and outside. Visualize all these fires by way of small diyas in the temple, to the candle lights at the church, to the fire at the stove, which is nourishing us by helping us to cook. The fire by way of the volcanoes, the fire by way of all the electricity, street lights, lights in the house, lights around, the fire by the way of the mighty sun, the solar energy which always nourishes all the life in this planet. We express our gratitude to the sun, to the fire in and around us. Now let us burn away all those unwanted things which we have held inside our mind, heart, body, and soul. Let us clear all the grudges, anger. Visualize the fire outside, maybe by way of a big fire, cosmic fire, or maybe the sun or a volcano. Visualize whatever you want and just throw away all those unwanted things from inside to that fire source. Clear away all your anger, all those self-hate and hatred for others. Clear away all that unwanted, self-critical, self-sabotage mentality which you have. Just throw it away. Those are just pulling you down. Just clear all those things. Let all those past hurt, pains, all those bad episodes be cleared from your memory. All those acidic problems, all those irritations throughout the body, anywhere, any pain, everything be cleared. Put all those things in the fire and see that getting burned and ending up as ashes. Throw away all the pain, mental, emotional, physical, everything into the fire and feel free. Now, from the fire element, we are going to receive all the positive energy. Focus on the sun or a burning bonfire or a volcano, and just from the warmth, start to receive the energy of power, the energy of confidence, the energy of enthusiasm, the energy of zeal, and see it circulating throughout your body. See the warmth, this energy you're going to use for fulfilling the goals, for achieving your life purpose. You need energy. So this fire energy is making all these things getting manifested. So all the fire energy, the warmth circulating throughout your body is making you confident, focused, filled with courage, giving you the physical stamina and strength to achieve all your bodily roles, your soul roles. You're filled with warmth, stronger muscles, bones, better digestive system, and there is a spark in your mind and eyes. A new energy to go ahead in your life and achieve whatever you want to achieve. After balancing your fire element, let us focus on the air element. Right now, when you are here, you're receiving the cold breeze and you're enjoying that. The air element inside and outside. Let us thank and express gratitude for keeping us alive. We express gratitude to all the elements of air even chemical elements by way of carbon dioxide and oxygen for helping us with the cycle, and for all other air elements by way of like hydrogen and other gases as well. All these gases, all these chemical compositions of air are helping us in different forms. So we express gratitude to the entire air as well as especially to the breathe in, breathe out. The process of breathe in, breathe out, helping us to take in oxygen and to leave out the carbon dioxide. So let us be thankful to our respiratory system, which is playing a major role in balancing our air element. We express gratitude to the digestive system, which is digesting and throwing away all the unwanted things by through the excretory system by way of all the gases also. Now let us throw away whatever unwanted things which are holding back, which we are holding back. Let us throw and give it away to the air element to just take it from us and to throw it in some unwanted part of the world, which would be later on cleansed by the trees. So let us focus on all the trees around the globe. Focus on the trees around your place. Focus on the forest. Focus on all the trees around the globe. From them, we have received a lot, and to them, we give a lot because those are our partners of cleansing. Focus on the trees and now focus on just giving away whatever unwanted thing which they would take away and give all the wanted things. Clear all the unloved feeling within you. Throw away as you breathe out, throw away all the unwanted feeling of feeling unloved, unappreciated, unwanted. Just throw away all those things. Throw away hate, throw away rigidity, throw away all those unwanted germs from your respiratory system, which is causing you difficulties by way of cold, cough. Throw away all those unwanted germs. Throw away all the blockages of the heart as the organ. Whatever impurities are there in the heart, any blockages in the heart, let us just throw away and surrender to the air element. Surrender hate, surrender unloved feeling, surrender unwanted feeling, surrender impurities in the respiratory system, in the lungs, everything surrender, surrender the impurities in the heart, surrender all. After surrendering all these things, when you start to feel light, start to add things from the air element. Be on the receiving mode. Just focus on the trees, how nicely they are dancing. Just receive life. The moment you start to breathe and connect to these trees, you're receiving. new life, new energy, happiness, lots of love for self and others. Seeing the oneness and the connection with trees. You are also sent to this world to just clear away all the sorrows of the people and give happiness. Just like tree, you can process and give lot of beautiful things. Even if sorrow comes to you, you can process and convert it into happiness. You have the power of conversion. If anger comes to you, you can process and convert it into love. You are just like these trees, just with a different body and shape, but just a beautiful creation of God. From now on, whatever negative comes to you can process and make it positive. You are receiving that quality from the trees via air element and balancing the air element. You are now open to beautiful opportunities which are taking you to places, allowing you to meet people, new opportunities, new places are coming into your life, and you have received them all with a balanced air element. See the new energy circulating throughout your body, bringing spontaneity, bringing liveliness, happiness, and bubbliness inside. You are becoming more spontaneous, happier, and you are living each day to the fullest extent possible. Now, after balancing the air element, let us take our focus to the space element. Focus on the space, the wide, vast space, the beautiful Mother Universe with lots of kids by way of stars and planets. The creator of Mother Earth, the space, the ultimate mother, Mother Universe. So huge and vast she is. Focus on the space element. Just try to clear all those blockages inside and send it to space. Let it completely go into the black hole to never come back. And then we start to receive all the blessings from the space. First, we express our gratitude to space, to the Mother Universe for creating such beautiful galaxies and for creating our Mother Earth and for creating us. Now, let us one by one surrender all those unwanted sorrow, depression, anxiety. Anytime if you felt depressed or you're feeling depressed, just surrender all your depression to the space element. See it go inside the black hole to never come back. Surrender anxiety, worries about the future. Surrender them all. Surrender all the unwanted negative thoughts you have for yourself and about your life, all those things which are holding you back, surrender them all. Surrender all those feelings of being a failure or all those past episodes which you have not accomplished, where you feel like a failure. Surrender all those things. Any area of life you are struggling, whether it is a relationship, whether it is finance, whether it is health, whether it is growth, or whether it is about not having peace, any area of life you're struggling, surrender them all. Any fear related to whether I won't be able to achieve something in future, whether or not I will be able to achieve my goals, just surrender to the space. See them all going to the black hole and never coming back. Your deepest pain, your deepest issues which you have been fighting, it could be phobias, very hardcore fears, whatever they are, just surrender. You can also surrender your dark side which is keeping you from achieving your fullest potential. Any dark side which you know or you are unaware of, just surrender everything to the black hole in the space. And black hole is just taking away all these negativity and keeping it permanently with it. And these are never going to come back to you. All these things, negativity is completely dumped. Now, after surrendering all those unwanted negative things, let us receive all the beautiful things from the space. See all the stars and planets blessing you with a shine of your own. Receive shine so that you can shine like a star. Receive abundance of energy, great health, wealth, happiness, love, prosperity, growth, bliss, peace, and what all you want. Just see there is a shower of stars. You're receiving abundance of everything you want to receive. Just be on the receiving mode. See, the best is going to manifest from now on. Just receive all those by way of star shower. See different lights coming to you from the universe and balancing your space element. Whatever goals, see them getting manifested and slowly see everything getting manifested. You achieving the best in all areas and walks of life, be it health, family, love, friends, society, career, finance, travels, trips, experiences, personal growth, personal best, soul progress, knowledge, bliss, and enlightenment. Slowly move forward to a state of nothingness. Receive all these and slowly remain completely silent. Just feel the state of nothingness after receiving all the abundance, after manifesting all your goals, living a best life, then slowly shift towards a state of mind of nothingness. Right. Now, slowly, when you feel like just return to a normal state, now that all the five elements are balanced, you have lots of energy to go ahead in your life. So once you're completely relaxed and composed, and then you are back to normal state, take your time. When you are ready, slowly you can open your eyes. I hope you had a wonderful time and you could experience the nothingness. You can just prolong it for more time to be in that state. Sometime we will also come up with a nothingness meditation, uh, but it would be step by step. So here now that you have done the five element balancing, you know how that step also would be. So all the best. Keep practicing. See you soon. Post the feedbacks and motivate others also to join this program. And for the YouTube channel, just like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.